Amid a spate of xenophobic attacks targeting immigrants, South Africa President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced that South Africa will send envoys to African countries and around the world in a bid to address the issue. Speaking alongside Kenyan President William Ruto, Ramaphosa said that the move is aimed at pushing for a more coordinated approach to migration, calling for countries and key stakeholders to work together to address the issue more effectively.
Yes, there will be envoys. Yes, there will be people that we will send around, not only on the continent, but also around the world. What we seek to do is to get the issue of migration so broadly and properly addressed, and where we should get as many key role players, countries, leaders in countries to work together to address the challenge of migration.
Ramaphosa said migration had been discussed during his talks with Ruto and stressed that South Africa was taking steps to address recent violence. He rejected the idea that South Africans are inherently xenophobic, saying citizens see themselves as part of the broader African community and want to live peacefully alongside others from the continent.
South Africans are not xenophobic. South Africans are Africans. They want to live with other Africans peacefully, and our people are calling on us as leaders to resolve the many challenges that are brought to bear by the challenge of migration. And I did say that as South Africa we are addressing this matter, and I was rather pleased that you had good understanding on this issue as well.
South Africa has seen a wave of anti-immigrant protests in recent weeks, some of which have even turned violent. Last week, Mozambique said 5 of its citizens were killed in xenophobic attacks in the town of Mossel Bay. In April, anti-immigrant protesters had targeted foreign-owned businesses in Durban. The surge in attacks has now prompted thousands to flee their homes.
On the 31st, people came to my house and knocked on the door. They threw all kinds of things at me, and then I ran away to the mountains. I slept there for 2 days in the mountains. After that, white people from South Africa came and took me to the church. We were in the church waiting for help. I asked for help from the Mozambican government and the ambassador. I asked for help. I really wanted help. I wanted to go back home.
For more on this, WION's Kaldin Ongmo has sent us this report from Johannesburg. Take a look.
Several African countries have reacted to South Africa's xenophobic attacks. After Ghana repatriated some of its citizens, around about 300, Mozambique and Malawi have announced similar plans. President Cyril Ramaphosa is under pressure as concerns grow across the continent. He says South Africa will send envoys to explain the situation and insists South Africans are not xenophobic and want peaceful coexistence with other Africans. The tension comes as anti-migrant groups threaten a national shutdown later this month, demanding that undocumented foreigners leave the country or else face consequences. This is Kaldin Ongmo from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.